Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I think this might be the first video you see with my new hair color. I think it's probably going to be, I don't know. But yeah, I changed my hair color. I'd actually been wanting to do it for a while because I just got so over being blonde. The maintenance was annoying. I also felt like because of the humidity in Queensland, whenever I'd have frizzy hair, which would be a lot of the time, it just looked like, I don't know, it just looked like a hot mess. Like, because it was artificial hair color, like it was bleached hair, and then my hair was frizzy, it just looked like, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like the best way to sum it up is that I felt like I looked like a hot mess. Yeah, so now I have brown hair. It's actually still kind of light because obviously there was so much blonde underneath. But yeah, it feels great. I had a bit of a haircut as well, so my hair's a little bit shorter. Yeah, enough said about my hair, but I just thought, like, obviously I'm gonna have to address it because if this is the first video that you see with the new hair color, it's gonna be like, wow, hello, you have brown hair now, and I love it. But today we are doing a bit of a haul. I've got a few different things here. I have some items from Farfetch, I have some items from Hermes, and I have some other bits and pieces that I picked up. But before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you love all things luxury and you aren't already subscribed, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below, and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I generally upload every weekend if I'm not being tardy. Not really, like I try to do it every weekend and then I might surprise you with a midweek upload. Let's start off with the items that I got from Farfetch. So this portion of the video is sponsored by Farfetch. I love Farfetch. I've been buying from Farfetch for so long that it's just like, you know, it's Farfetch. It's just where you go to look for everything. And they also have great pricing as well because there's all these stores that they partner with across the world, like all these boutiques that are all over the world, that you can actually a lot of the time find the best price on Farfetch than what you would find buying directly from like a retailer or something, purely because they, you know, have partnered with all these stores all over the globe. So there's more competition involved. So I think Farfetch is pretty much the best shopping space to go to for luxury goods, for, you know, all the brands that you're kind of looking for. They've also got a pre-owned section as well, but that's not really where I kind of look at. But I think it's, you know, if you're looking for that like needle in the haystack, that gem, then you might find that it's on the Farfetch website in the pre-owned section. Today we are going to be unboxing some items that are brand new from 3 different brands, and one of them is a handbag that I am very excited to show you because it's an amazing deal. But I'm gonna leave that one till last. So we're gonna do the first piece here. I do have another box down in there, but it didn't fit in here, so I've just left it out. But yeah, we're gonna start off with this one. So this is from a brand that you guys are pretty familiar with. I've revealed quite a lot of items from Balmain, Paris. So I picked up a hat, which is, it's a basic piece. Like, it's not like, wow, it's a hat, but it's just a staple sort of item. You know, like, and I think that with luxury hats, they really, it's like, okay, put it this way, all right? Hats are a casual piece, okay? But when you add a luxury hat, it's like that little bit of oomph to like that casual sort of outfit that you're going for. It just adds to that outfit that little bit more. Yes, I know, it's a hat. Like, seriously, Mel, it's a bloody hat. But I just think that luxury hats are uber cool. This is actually a pretty good price point as well because it is Balmain, and Balmain's usually a bit up there with sort of like that, you know, luxe pricing. I have revealed before on my channel an Isabel Marant hat, but I actually think in terms of like the fit and the quality, the Balmain one really takes the cake. But yeah, a luxury hat, can't go wrong. Great accessory. It's a really nice sort of topper to an outfit. If you're wearing like, even if like what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing like a kind of a coat, like a duster coat, a really lightweight one, just a cami dress, and just this on top, it just suits, right? Like, get the vibe, you know, it's just a nice vibe. And then the other piece that I picked up from Farfetch are shoes. I have bought from this brand before, actually on Farfetch, but The ones I bought before of these were a size down and half a size down, and they were a little bit too small. So that's the other thing as well, is that Farfetch does have a really good returns policy. So you find that when it arrives that it's a little bit too big, too small, whatever, they do have a very fair returns policy, which is convenient, so you can try from the comfort of your own home. Nicholas Kirkwood. So they are pretty well known for their Bayer loafers, which is exactly the ones that I picked up. These are the mule version, so they have the mules and the Bayer loafers. Now this time around I actually went with my true size, which is a size 36. Price point on these, you're looking at under $1,000 Australian. Now it does kind of depend which color you go for. The price can be a bit different. So like I said, you know, they partner with so many boutiques across the world. They've got over 3,000 brands on their website, so plenty of options, but you will kind of see sometimes on the Farfetch website a bit of a price like difference with some of the sizing or some of the colors. So it really just depends which boutique those shoes are coming from as to whether that boutique has them like at a lower price, like listed, you know, marked down, whatever. These are a very classic shoe from Nicholas Kirkwood. So they are kind of like a mauvey sort of color, and then the heels are, well, the flats, the little heel, because they are a flat shoe, does have this beautiful gold on it. So I do love the detailing on these. The other thing I can say though, with this is that they do run kind of, like you would think that looking at that, you would think that they're actually like narrow, but they're not. I feel like these shoes are really good if you have wide feet, because they're actually kind of got all this room here. Like I feel like they're kind of slightly a little bit too wide for my narrow feet, just a little bit. But if you do have wide feet, I think that you're going to absolutely love these. And like I said, they do have the loafer version as well. So it's not just the mules, they also have the loafers. So they'll, you know, you can have that option to be closed in. But they are super, super, super comfortable. Really nice soles as well. A nice kind of traction to it, like they're not slippery. Leather is so soft. And the toe area is not tight or restricting, and you can't go wrong with a pointy mule or a pointy loafer. I find that pointy shoes make you look a little bit like slim in the legs, like they make your legs look a bit slimmer. They kind of give you that illusion. So like I said, I saved the best to last that I picked up from Farfetch, and this is from a brand called Stand Studio. So I have actually been looking at their items for quite a while on the website, on the Farfetch website, and I finally pulled the trigger on one because the price was amazing, and I'm so glad that I did. But yeah, let me just show you what it is, and I think that once you see it, you're gonna go, wow, and then you're gonna ask the price, or you're gonna think the price, and I'm gonna tell you how much of a deal it was, and you're gonna go and buy one. I just know it. I just know that people are gonna go and buy this. All right, I can't even get it out of the dust bag. I put it in like the tight way, but anyways, okay. I got, oh my God, like, look at this color. Look at the color. The color. All right, I picked up a handbag from Stand Studio. Now, let me get this out because this is what makes the bag. So you do get a strap. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let me get the main part out. Not the main part, but like the part that really makes you go, wow, this handbag gives me total vibes. But it comes with a detachable strap in a silver chunky metal. So doesn't this give you like, this is like Bottega Veneta vibes, this is like Chanel 19 vibes, but it is neither. Like it is its own design. It's got puffy quilts. It is leather. Now, I'm not sure what kind of leather it is, if it's a calf skin or a lamb skin or a goat skin. Let me just check. So, Versatility lamb moss. So it must be a lambskin leather then. And the color is powder purple. In case you're wondering, that's the tag there. It's attached to the inside of the bag. So yeah, it looks like it's a lambskin then, according to the tag. However, this feels like it feels supple and soft, but it doesn't feel like buttery. It's got like a kind of like a gloss effect to it. So that's why I thought it could be like a goat skin or a calf skin, just because it's got that kind of gloss look to it. Like here, you can see it here. It's got like a bit of a sheen to it, which is good because that means it's actually going to be a bit more scratch resistant, because when it's like that buttery matte sort of lamb, that's when you can kind of get scratches on the bag. However, that being said, I also feel like it's quite easy to kind of buff. like lambskin with just like, you know, your finger as soon as it sort of happens. But yeah, I am so impressed with this bag. I love this chain strap. It is too short to wear like on the shoulder, otherwise it's like literally up in your armpit and it's not comfortable. But like I said, it is actually detachable. So what I was thinking, and I said you did get this strap. Oh my god, I'm always all over the place. But what I was thinking is that you could just take this strap off. So you could just wear it with the adjustable crossbody strap. It doesn't have that many levels of adjustment in my opinion. So if you're actually short and petite, you'll find that the tightest level of adjustment is actually pretty much crossbody length on you if you're like, you know, 5 foot. So if you're a tall girl or man, doesn't matter, you know, either of us can enjoy handbags, you'll find that this is actually going to be really good for you for crossbody because of those levels of adjustment. You could just punch some more holes in, like get some more holes punched in. So on the shoulder, I find this a little bit too long. On the shoulder, I find it a little bit too long personally. I would wear this bag crossbody with this strap for sure, like as a casual sort of like bag for whatever, because it's such a beautiful color. You could change out the strap. So this is obviously silver hardware, and then this strap is my own strap. This is my own gold chain strap. So I will have this linked down below if you are interested. You wouldn't see the D-rings as well, so if you do want to change out the hardware, like the color of the strap, you'd have no problem doing so. But obviously if you pair it with that crossbody strap, that's when you're going to see the difference in hardware. You see what I mean? Like the shape, it's not BV, it's not Chanel 19. It's got like a bit of aspects from it where you can kind of see where, you know, but then again, I've seen that this Stan studio has been around for quite a while making these bags, so I don't know who made it first. I don't know if Chanel was first, if BV was first, I don't know. But I think that they've still definitely put their own very unique spin on it. Don't even have a strap at all and just wear this as a clutch. Like seriously, look at that vibe that this bag has. It is so smooshy, it's full leather. I'll show you the inside as well. So it's got a zippered compartment just in here, and then it's got a leather patch just there that says Stand Studio, and that is it for the inside. And the lining is kind of like a nylon. It does just feel like a nylon, so it's a very basic fabric line. The button closure at the front here, the snap lock closure, is magnetic, which I think it's good that it's a magnetic closure. It's fairly secure. You will find that the closure is a little bit annoying if the bag is obviously very empty, but if you've got it full, then you've got a bit of pressure behind it when you're closing. Now, price. This is where, that's why I feel like you will probably just go and buy one of these. They have lots of colors available, and the price is under $700 Australian. I do have a discount code. I'm going to leave it on the screen right now, and I'm going to leave the discount details in the description bar down below. So check the description bar, and that's where all the items are going to be linked that I've mentioned today that I've gotten from Farfetch, and that discount code. And if it's just like before, it is going to be available across a lot of their brands, but there are some exclusions with brands that don't allow the discount code. But all the brands that I'm showing you here today, they are all going to be available with use of that discount code. That is it for the items that I got from Farfetch. Now let's move along to the other pieces that I picked up. So like I said, I did buy some stuff from Hermes. I'm going to start with the only piece that I actually bought from Vestiaire Collective. So I actually got this not from the store because it is so darn hard to actually get these. It's really hard to get them online as well. Actually, once I was able to buy one online, paid for it, and then the order got cancelled. They said that there was an error with the stock, which is annoying, but it wasn't in this combination. Like, this combination is impossible to sort of get. It is really hard. It is kind of like a really hot combo at the moment, this and also the So Black. So I picked out the Pegasus PM, so the Rodeo Pegasus PM. Yes, it's a bag charm. I know that for some people they're like, I hate bag charms. They are not good value for money, but really, like, yeah, I'm not going to argue that, but there are a lot of other things in terms of luxury that are not good value for money. But anyways, Pegasus PM bag charm in the color mauve. So that's the body, the wings. Sorry, you can probably hear I'm a bit nasally. It's a story of my life. Allergies just come up out of nowhere. Chai for the wings, and then this, I think, oops, I'm pretty sure that the tail and the like whatever you call it, like the horse lead and the hair, I think that it's in Nata, I think, or it might be in Cray. It's hard to kind of tell them apart, to be honest. I think it might actually be Cray, I think, or Nata, I don't know. Either or, it's pretty much same. But yes, I picked this out from Vestiaire. It was brand new. Didn't get the receipt with it, but Vestiaire does go through the authentication process anyway. They have a team of experts that check the items. I actually more so, like, I feel like I trust Vestiaire the most when it comes to like Hermes, because Vestiaire, their headquarters, like the main one, is based in Paris. So whenever you buy something that's from like a Europe seller, it will go to the Paris headquarters to have the authentication check done. And yeah, it came back as authentic anyway, and I do have other Pegas charms to compare to, so I was pretty confident anyway. I'm pretty good at Hermes authentication. So yeah, picked up that for just over the retail price. I think I paid like about maybe $200 over retail, which is not too bad in the scheme of things. I do see these selling for a lot more, like $1,400 to $1,500 Australian. So a couple hundred isn't that huge of a deal. Plus, it is the exact combo that I wanted anyway. I really wanted a mauve Pegasus, whatever. I got some other items from the online store. Like I said, more than happy to shop in store, online, whatever. So, Twilly doll. This is for my mini Kelly, which is back there. And this fits perfectly on the mini Kelly handle. It does also fit on the Chanel top handle, so if you do want a twilly for your Chanel top handle bag, the mini top handle, it does actually fit on that. And then also the Chanel coin purses with top handles, the vanities, it'll also fit in the vanity as well. So this is also a cheaper price point too, $180 Australian. Oops. This is in the design La Source de Pegasus, and it's mostly pink, but it does have a bit of black in it. It's a bit of upcycling from Hermes, using like, you know, leftover silk to make these twilly dolls. Clever marketing tactic, clever way to get $180 from us. Very clever. But, I mean, I can't deny that I find it kind of useful for the handle of my mini Kelly, rather than using the big, thick twillies, which you have to kind of wrap for affinity on a mini Kelly handle. All right, other item that I got is again a twilly, but this time the standard size twilly. This is from Current Collection. I think it's still kind of Current Collection, but they are about to go into fall winter now pretty soon. But Hermes is always late on their seasons anyway. So yeah, this is the standard twilly, which is 305 Australian dollars, and the design name is Isola di Primavera or something. Isola di Primavera, if I'm not mistaken. So it's got like pastel tones in it. It's got some purples, some pinks, some light greens, some light blues. Twillies that I got, those are the items that I picked up from Hermes. And I do have a few more pieces left, so I'm going to run through this pretty quickly so the video is not too long. This is kind of Hermes related. That's what I meant when I said like Hermes related pieces. And these are actually from In a Bag Shop. So In a Bag Shop, I have spoken about them many times on my Instagram and on my YouTube. They are a bag customization shop. So that's them there, In a Bag Shop. They are on Instagram only, so they don't have a website. You do have to go on their Instagram, have a look at what they have, and then send them a direct message to place an order. English is not their first language, but I do find that they are very good in communicating. Sometimes they can be a bit slow in responding, so sometimes you might wait a day or something like that for a response, or sometimes I actually just need to check if it's something that can be made. So they do like customization. Like sometimes if you're like, for me, I had the Constance wallet with the strap on it, like to make it into a Constance to go. Sometimes I need to check like certain things, specs, strap thickness, if you want to make it a certain different way. So there is a lot of customization elements, so do give them a bit of time if you are kind of asking for something that's a little bit out of the scope to what they have advertised on their page. And if you remember, I mentioned that the store encouraged me to order a strap for my mini Kelly, a longer strap, so that way I could wear it crossbody, and like they considered it to be like a special order. but it was only based on certain certain measurement anyway. Like I think it was like 90, then 105. But while I'm still waiting on that, because that is going to be a long wait, I decided to order some more straps for it from in a bag shop. But the clips aren't the right clips for the Mini Kelly. Like these are all going to be these big chunky sort of clips. So I really do want my Mini Kelly strap to come soon, because it's going to be that tiny little clasp, which is perfect for the Mini Kelly. I actually find that these kind of clips are really annoying to put on the Mini Kelly, to be honest. They're a little bit cumbersome. There's just like no room for them to kind of squeeze in. This is, I think it was 3.5 centimeter thickness, this strap. Then I got two more just thin straps. So one of them was just a last minute decision. So originally I ordered this thicker one, which is like 1.5, and then I decided to go ahead and order the 1 centimeter one. So as you can see, there's a difference in thickness. The 1.5 is going to be more comfortable than the thinner 1 centimeter one, but they are both really comfortable leather straps because they are made using like a Togo leather, and again they have the big clips on them. Strap length, I think I went with 105 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken, about 105, no less than 100, no more than 105. Then I did order just some normal sort of canvas straps. Again, this is going to be for my Mini Kelly. I think it was about the same length, about 100 centimeters or something like that, and with the big clips, and that's how that one looks. And then this one is with kind of like, it looks like a bit like a mauve pink tab. Hardware protectors. So in a bag shop does sell hardware protectors for all the Hermes bags pretty much. I ordered hardware protectors for the Constance 18 because I did have a Constance 18 on my wish list, and I'm thinking that I'm going to get one this year most certainly, because it's like a crossbody bag, and I'm kind of more into crossbody bags these days with like a toddler who's walking but not wanting to hold my hand and walk with me. He likes to run away. But then I also ordered Constance wallet stickers as well. So I'll show you the, oh, that's the Constance wallet stickers. So I've used these before. These are actually my favorite, my absolute favorite hardware protectors. I would only like order what I feel is the best for me. And I find that out of all the hardware protectors I've used from other brands as well, that theirs are actually the best. And the reason that I like theirs the most is that they've got like this, they're kind of like a gel sort of sticker, so they're not hard like the sort of plastic that you put on like phones, like the phone protectors, the plastic ones, not the tempered glass, like the plastic ones. They're not like that. Like they're a gel, so they kind of feel like when you put them on, how do I describe it? They're easy to put on because they're like a gel kind of sticker. They're also easy to move them around if you do it wrong. And they kind of hug the hardware. So I find that they don't peel back as soon as a lot of the other protectors I've used. The other protectors, because they're more like firm and more like a plastic, they're easy to kind of like, when they start peeling back, they pretty much start flicking off. Whereas these, because they're like a gel, they really hug to the hardware. Now, I only use hardware stickers on the Constance. I don't like hardware stickers for the Birkin or the Kelly. I just think that they're kind of too much of a hassle, and I think that the hardware ages beautifully on those bags anyway. Like the scratches just add character, but on the Constance, look, I'm okay with scratches, but I just don't like too many. Or I also worry about chips and stuff like that, which I've had happen on my Constance wallet, which is kind of an inevitable thing. But yeah, the Constance is the only bag that I definitely prefer having hardware stickers on. The lucky last that I got from In a Bag Shop is a super cute handmade Birkin Faubourg looking bag charm. So it looks like the Birkin Faubourg. Is it the rainbow? The Birkin Rainbow Faubourg? I don't know. Like I said, I'm really hungry that I can't think. And I can hear my dog snoring. So yes, this cute, super duper duper cute bag charm. How this one works is actually it's got like a slit there, and then you kind of like loop it through, and it's got like a button thing over here. See, this is a lot more intricate kind of design, this bag charm, than the usual other bag charms. Like I've got the Pinkerton charm and the Evelyne charm, and they just come with like that silk twill thing. We'll pay more money for this kind of charm because there is just a lot more detail involved, and the strap is leather, so it's far more luxurious sort of charm. They do actually have feet on it as well, super cute. If you look, they've got the little like what do you call it, these brackets here. I forgot the actual technical name for it. Like I said, I'm hungry, can't think. So the strap actually goes in underneath, which is really, really cool because there's just so much detail to it. And then I don't know what's inside. I assume it's just got stuffing inside. Right. Oh yeah, there's just like, oh look, it comes with a little chain. Oh, that's cute. So you could wear it like a necklace. Imagine that. Wear it as a necklace. Let me show you. Look, I got a Birkin necklace. That's cute. I don't know if I would wear it like that, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't know, I actually could. I actually might wear it like that. I don't know. All right, that is it. Whacked myself in the face with a leather strap. That is it. I'm gonna go and make some food before I just make absolutely no sense and just, you know, brain fart all throughout the video, the rest of the video, which I'm having a brain fart right now. Alright, that is it for this video. Details are going to be in the description bar down below for the items that I mentioned from Farfetch. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!